In chapel, when this shit first started, I did not have the ability to record. I suppose, since I only got 10% battery, we gotta get right to it. Should we start off with the hate crimes from tonight? A few months ago. Let's see what I was looking at right before this. Oh, this fucker. That's right, Warrenton. Okay, so what happened in Warrenton? Well, I went to Astoria to drop a lady off. When I dropped the lady off, we had a little bit of an issue. No, we didn't. Matter of fact, she came by and brought me $57. And that's after Bishop, the guy who was running the fireworks stand here on 4th of July, gave me $80 to take her home. I spent that much and more making sure that the phone that I'm using right now to talk to you was fixed. Because there's a lot of fucking evidence on it. Like I said, lots of private stuff that I can't post on the internet. Kind of amazing, given what I've already posted, isn't it? I posted about murders, rapes. So, I was in Warrenton. And there's this place for autistic people, supposedly. And it's called First Steps. So I went to First Steps, and I started telling them what was going on. And they said that they do help people. Any disabled people. You don't have to be autistic. If you go in there, they are mandated reporters, and they did tell me that. So, I believe one of the ladies' names was Brandy, and I can't remember the other one's name. And I talked to both of those ladies, and while I was there, right across the street is the sheriff's department and police department. And one of the officers came over and harassed me. He came in and said I was wanted for questioning in a murder in Colorado and some other fucking cockamamie bullshit that he made up off the top of his fucking head, and then he left. They gave me some bullshit about other places to call that didn't work. So I went back to explain that the numbers didn't work and also to get the name of that officer because of what he had done. And then I never went back. I never went back. 8 days later, I'm getting harassed by the fucking pigs in Warrenton. And I'm getting harassed by this guy here. Let's press play. To me and started harassing me and cursing at me. It took me a minute to get this thing going. I need help. I need help in this kind of harassment. This man pulled over. He's in the road. He pulled over in the road to harass me and started yelling at me and accusing me of harassing people and telling me to get out of this town. Telling me I needed to leave this town and he's going to run me out of this town. You need to run out of town right now. You hear me? You hear that right there? All right, so here's the thing. I don't like getting razzled and frazzled. Just leave me the fuck alone. If I got a problem, I'm going to speak about it. Don't become an addition to the problem. Do not fucking gang stalk me. Don't do it. How about look at the evidence instead of bullying the victim like the cops do, like this guy does? Huh? How about just not fucking doing it? How about when you're a mandated reporter and you get busted, just fucking fess up to it and do your fucking job? If a cop comes in and does something immoral and illegal like that, you should be fucking smarter than that. Your job is to protect at-risk adults, and you're gonna be that kind of fucking stupid? That shit ain't right. Anyway, in Warrenton, I got multiple calls to that place because of the abuse. I even got the paperwork so that I can get the body cam evidence as soon as I had the money. You goddamn right. Now, when did this happen? What date is this? This says July 13th of 2023. This guy did not like it. Now, we're going to play everything from this guy, but I'm going to pause here. 6 minutes. What are we going to do? We're going to read this here list. All right, so here is Honda Passport, Warrenton, VRY 975, and the vehicle is red. The guy who stalked me from Hood River, Honda Dolphin, HD 44648, tan and brown. We've seen that one already. Let's see. Toyota Tacoma, 264 LET, silver. That one's for racism. Toyota Tacoma, 783 BXG, also racism. Wait, the first one was for, oh yes, he doesn't like homosexuals. And he wanted to accuse me of being a homosexual as an excuse. He's also one of the people here who is recorded attempting to get me to perform sexual favors and or offer me sexual favors. Toyota Tacoma 783 BXG, red. Same thing, but that one didn't happen tonight. The 783 BXG, I posted up about it the night that it happened. The next one down, Mercedes-Benz. The driver was blonde-haired, blue-eyed. His hair is curly. He's kind of chubby, and he has braces. There's the best description I can give of him. He wanted to yell at me from the passenger side of a silver Toyota Tacoma, I believe, up there by the, let's see, 1st Street and Main Street several days ago. And he wanted to yell my name, and when I looked over, he wanted to offer to give me oral pleasure, I guess is the only almost appropriate way to say that. He's also one of the youngins at the parking lot. All three of these are youngins at the parking lot's license plate numbers for the vehicle they were driving at the time they were either screaming or identified in. I didn't get to read the license plate number when they first did the crime, but the Honda Passport, that's this guy here. This is in retaliation for me trying to turn in the officer. I've been trying to turn in the officer who came in there to First Steps in Warrenton. I've been trying to turn in that officer and get that body camera evidence ever since I got there. And I got, like I said, I got the runaround, one call after another, just like every other nasty, filthy little hick town in America. This guy here makes several homophobic remarks. And of course, the person in the Toyota Tacoma 264 LET, that happened actually tonight, just a few hours ago, where he was screaming he was screaming homophobic crap at me, and we'll play that in a minute too. But we're going to finish playing this one. This one is after I got the officer's name, I left the First Steps place, and I never went back. Never had any interest in going back.
Matter of fact, I made several videos about how I'm not going back, about how I'm not interested in going back, about how they were playing stupid when I left. And when people play stupid, that's the precursor to them playing victim. So I'd rather leave before you play victim. The moment you start playing stupid, I'm gone. Anyway, this is 8 days later. I've been harassed by the police, several locations, including the Walmart and the library. And of course, this guy was not the first asswipe there to start screaming this shit.
Still doing this. To me and
We'll start
started
the
harassing
beginning.
me and cursing at me. It took me a minute to get this thing going.
Oh, so
I need
glad.
help. I need help. This kind of harassment. This man pulled over. He's in the road. He pulled over in the road to harass me and started yelling at me and accusing me of harassing people and telling me to get out of this town. Telling me I needed to leave this town and he's going to run me out of this town. You need to run out of town right now. You hear me? You hear that right there? He's still doing this. You need to run away. You need to go away. You hearing this? He's trying to bully me and harass me and intimidate me into leaving. This is not okay. He is trying to bully me and harass me, same as the police. He needs to stop. You hear this? He's cursing at me and bullying me and berating me, and I'm going to get his license plate number. His license plate number, he's got a red passport. Honda. License plate number VRY 975. And he is threatening me with violence.
No, I'm not. I'm telling you.
He is threatening me with violence.
I'm telling you right now, you need to get the fuck out of this town.
You hear this? This man will not stop harassing me. He pulled over to harass me, and now he's threatening me and intimidating me.
Can I talk to you for a second?
He is wanting to get his voice heard.
See, now, if he wanted to talk to me a second, he could have done that to begin with. He could have approached me like a human being and talked to me like a human being. That's not a problem. Here he is, after screaming that he was screaming to assault me. He wasn't threatening to kill me, he was threatening to assault me. So this is the part that was really, really fucking getting... It's old. It was old in 2017. Okay? It was old in 2017. The first dumb motherfucker to treat me like this was in Boulder, Colorado. You remember when I said that I don't consider pushing assault? Yeah, I had a guy treating me just like this. One of Matty Boa's fucking meth customers coming up on me and fucking screaming at me. Saying, "You think it's okay to fucking threaten to kill people? You think it's okay to stalk people? You think it's okay to kill people?" Screaming that I'm some sort of, screaming anti-homophobe stuff, you know? I mean, he was really, really, really fucking hateful, and he was shoving me. Shoving me hard. Kind of like Robert Franklin Warnick, the registered pedophile in fucking Nebraska. What a nasty motherfucker. So we'll press play and we'll listen to this guy. Now you see the part in the front of it. Like, I got to use that cane. And I didn't have to. I didn't have to at the beginning. But it got to the point over the years where I have had to.
He pulled over to threaten me.
Then he's putting his arm across there.
All right, I did not ask for this. I did not ask for this.
You asked for this.
This guy right here will not leave me alone. I did nothing to him, but he is down here harassing me. Get away from me. Get away from me. You are making it unsafe. You are threatening me and harassing me.
Now with his arm there, with his arm there, I literally couldn't get out of there. See, that was the thing. When I was walking away from him and filming the ground, I mean, you could see where I was stuck. I can't get over that curb. If he wants to fucking beat on me, he can. There's nothing that I can do to stop this man from beating me to fucking death if he wants to. I do not have the physical strength to fight back against anyone or anything at this point. And this guy's got his arm up and he's standing there. He's not leaving me alone.
100%. listen.
in my hand?
You just got out of your vehicle after threatening to assault me. Back up.
I threatened to assault you.
Back up.
When did I threaten to assault you?
You also said
When
you was
did
going to run me out of town. Back away
I
from
said
my
you need
vehicle.
to get the fuck
Back
out of
away. You going to make me?
No.
Are you going to make me leave?
You've been harassing people.
I have not harassed anyone.
Right.
I have not. Back up. Leave me alone.
You have been
Leave me
harassing
alone.
people.
Back up. Stop harassing
Now,
me.
I'm gonna tell
Leave
you
me
right
alone. Back up. Stop harassing me. Back up. Back up. Leave me alone. Back up. Leave me alone. Nobody asked you to stop and harass me. Go away and leave me
And
alone.
see, they're more
Go
homophobic
away.
stuff.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me
Calls me
alone. Stop
mentally
harassing
ill.
me.
He stopped to
Stop
harass
cursing at me.
me.
Stop. Leave me
You know?
alone. Leave me alone.
See, that's the thing. People bully me, and then they want to tell me I need to be in a mental institution.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Go back over there and video anything right now.
Leave me alone. 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 Leave me alone.
Fucking goddamn predators.
Leave me alone. 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 Leave me alone.
You see, there we get to listen to this homophobic shit, and then he wants to pretend like I killed people. Every one of these fucking punk ass bitches is the same. Every fucking town is the same. You're all fucking cowards. Does it really take this many cowards to not look at evidence? Really? Does it? To wildly throw out accusations and to fucking bully someone as a group.
Leave me alone! 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 VRY, I didn't catch the last part of it, but I definitely said
VRY
it.
975, Honda Passport. VRY 975, red.
It took me a minute to get this thing started, but damn. I make sure I record these instances to the best of my ability, and that's based on my ability to keep things charged. I'm trying to charge my battery, and it's running low. But this is not okay. This is not okay. We got another troll typing on here. What do we do with these guys? You already know.
July 13th.
Blam.
Bully threatening and harassing me. I have to be scared to go to the cops alone. Warrenton, Oregon. We live in a whole country full of cowards. A whole country full of them. You also can see that I went in and apologized to the staff there for that dude's behavior. And for mine. I gotta fucking defend myself. And my little sister talks repeatedly about the threats against her life and the harassment. Being followed by the cops. That dude from Colorado threatening to kill her and my niece. We also got Sarah Bacon talking about people threatening to kill her and her kids and her husband. There's Candace Bondurant, scared shitless for her kids. That right there was police. See, these guys worked across multiple jurisdictions to threaten, harass, and intimidate my friends and family. Now we ain't friends and family no more. Now that we ain't friends and family no more, maybe you'll stop threatening to kill them. I still got a few more dumb shits to run off. That was just one of them that I got to post up. Let me see how much battery I got. 7%. Jesus Christ. Alright, so, post up the next one. Let me see. Let me see, which one are we after now? Mercedes-Benz. We'll just put in the license plate number. That'll take us right to it. And we can find the situations where that happened. 341 HGQ. 341 HGQ. Sean David. All right.
Well, there's a Mercedes parked there.
I got a picture of it.
Nice Mercedes. The kind of Mercedes that somebody who busts their ass for years and years and years at a job is finally able to afford when they hit about 42 or 43. Maybe a little older. And holy shit.
Well, I got a bunch of youngins honking and staring at me here
obese youngin. Now obviously
now.
he's at least
Pause the video. Oh, there's one of them. Dang, there's 4 of them over there. One of them's actually alright to me. They park next to me. I'm not interested in talking to them. I should get out and get their license plates, but they're not doing anything wrong to me at the moment. So let's get back to this. I guess first we'll show the picture of it. Oh, did I do it the wrong way? I did. Well, I guess that's not a very good picture of it. I think this one actually has a link to it, so we'll go to that.
The one that pulled up next to me, and the passenger leaned out the window and screamed, "Hey, Sean, can I suck your dick?"
September 5th, 2023.
Yeah, that was his car. License plate number 341 HGQ. I don't know how old he is.
Nope, that wasn't it. Don't know what the hell happened there. Oh. Well.
Every year,
Thousands of athletes disappear in clutch
What the
moments due to
fuck
falling
are we doing?
hydration levels.
You used to go missing all the time.
All right. I don't know what the hell happened there. All right. We'll try this again.
The one that pulled up next to me, and the passenger leaned out the window. Alright, the video link here at 36 minutes and 30 seconds or so. I say, well, at least they're not screaming tonight. And as soon as I say that, you get to hear 3 girls in rapid succession scream the N-word at me. And then you get to hear
This
one of
is
those
linked to the
youngins get on a
bullhorns.
bullhorn and start yelling at me and calling me the N-word.
On this video,
It's sexual harassment, bud. Of course, the cops will come harass me and arrest me on bogus bullshit just because somebody said. But then those youngins tonight just fucked up.
all
Holy
right,
shit, imagine.
that's right here. Yep. So that was a few nights ago, and the guy who was driving it, he drove, let me see, his license plate number, Mercedes 341 HGQ, black.
Try not to make any Viagra jokes.
And you also get to hear more homophobic stuff tonight. As long as they ain't starting no problems with me, there ain't no problems. As long as you ain't being racist at me, ain't no being racist, no problem. If you're gonna use the N-word, I'm gonna tell you I don't like it. Good night, be safe.
You too.
I cleared them out real quick. Maybe I should show you some.
The thing is, a lot of these folks know who it is down there that's doing it. They know who the big douchebags are. They're never going to be able to dig through all my videos well enough to find all of their douchebaggery, though. And some of them are being nice now, and that's all right. That's a lot more respectful.
Sporting goods while we're at it. The velociraptor. Look at that tail. There's a boar on top of it.
see if they got a sign in the window saying how much the antifreeze costs. All the kids have gotten out of it, or so I thought. Ah, well, this is the youngin' who was screaming the N-word at me, 341 HGQ. Damn, nice car. Nice car. This is one of my bullies from the other night. You know what? If he hadn't fucking honked his horn at me, I wouldn't even noticed it. And yeah, he was screaming the N-word at me. But this is the young man he screamed out of his window when I was at the stoplight here on First and on the 101, which is Main Street here, and First Street. And right at that stoplight, as we were heading south, we were stopped at the stoplight. They were in a silver pickup right next to me. And he leaned out the window and screamed, "Hey, Sean, can I suck your..." Well, you got that. Anyway, so that's not all. God damn. Now we got his license plate number. What a dumbass. All right, let's see. Doesn't look like they have any signs in the window for how much that costs. No signs for anything. Yeah, that guy who, like the shelf for the antifreeze is like right up against the window. So you can read the label on the back of the antifreeze. You just don't know how much it costs. You know? All right, here we go. Now there's a lot more here. Like, these are three very good, oh, come on. Three very good ones. The bottom one is called Felon Doctor of Hood River. I finally found the video, or the audio after about 7 months, I think. This one's called James and Not a Giant Peach. It's a good one. Ariana and Her Wife. That's also a good one. That's one of my LGBT friends, who's also a bit of a jerk sometimes, and thinks that I don't have to go through any homophobic anything. The next one is called Kyron Rhodes. Was that you screaming anti-LGBT slogans at me? And guess what? It wasn't him. It was not him. The lights on his pickup are colored lights. This little shit did not have colored lights. Now, what was I doing at that point in time? I suppose before I show you all that racism, I should show you what it is that I was doing, all right? In the last video, a conversation with my guy came up to me and asked for a cigarette. Now, the next day, that's what this recording is. But if I'd have known that she was going to wait 3 fucking months to buy a fucking computer with that $500 I gave her. All right, come on. No, her anger. The biggest reason for me getting... yet, but I do have to worry about it. See, is that it? Oh, yeah, that is it. Do you have any way of getting a hold of her? Apparently, I heard it from a traveler who came through. He said that there was posters up, and he had talked to her mom, and he showed me. All right. So that you can't do certain things. Depending on what your necessities are, a vehicle can be a detriment. This is tonight, by the way. His name is Travis. Hey, I got a question. If I sent you there's a couple of people that are missing in Portland. And I know you said you guys were there for like, what, a year? Yeah. So you might know some people that you could send it to. And one of them is a lady from here. Her name is Janessa Ray Funkhauser.
Oh, I know her.
You know her?
Yeah.
Well,
Yes, and Jed, they were out in Vancouver.
I had good news. Do you have any way of getting a hold of them?
Probably. I'd have to go out. Yeah. Yeah, Devin's ex-girlfriend.
Well, the last time that her mom was able to hear anything of her, she apparently, I heard it from a traveler who came through. He said that there was posters up, and he had talked to her mom, and he showed me the poster. But her mom's, no matter what their problems are, her mom wants to at least have her check in and say, I'm not dead. If that has to be even with a go-between, I mean, that's something, to not hear anything from your kid.
Yeah. That's crazy. She doesn't check in.
Yeah, well, last I heard of it was, probably close to a month ago. So hopefully she's checked in by now. I would think, though, that usually when somebody gets found that I make a missing persons post about, usually somebody will get a hold of me and say, yeah, they found her, she's safe. And I haven't gotten one of those yet, so.
Yeah, definitely, because we're going back up there soon. We get going.
You missing Susan video and the meltdown? Yep. You're welcome for that. That was not one of my greater highlights. You're welcome. Go ahead and roll with that one. Make fun of me all you want. I'm used to it. Been beaten up for having full-on meltdowns. I've been fucking arrested for having full-on meltdowns. People are fucking scary. It fucking freaks me out to hear that shit. Anyway, I suppose I should get back to this video. I ran out of battery. And my phone at 1% battery. Or 4% now, sorry. We'll kick it out of that bullshit. And we'll get back to the video here. Alright, let's see. We'll continue this. The video is called... Here, let's flip it around. Why is it not fucking...